This is Anne. I'm the longer blooming Rose sister. I'm happy to be here and tell you a little more about our mother's tradition.
Hi, I'm Paula, the younger Rose sister. My much older sister will probably say she's the one who perfected our mom's recipe, but I'm here to tell you that that is false. I will take the accolades for carrying on and perfecting Mom's recipe that she brought from Poland to the United States early in the 1900s.
I hope you will try it yourself and see how good it really is.
Enjoy.
Now tell me those are not the most charming ladies you've ever seen in your life. And let me just tell you this, they make the most incredible snack that I have had in a long time here at the network. And this is our Rose Sisters family chips. These are giant jumbo tortilla chips. And guys, they're not fried, they are baked. When you eat them, you will swear that these have been deep fried. They are that good because they have the bubbles, they have all that good stuff. And then that famous, world famous seasoning on top. So you can get 3 bags of these, and a bag goes a long way. They come whole. You can either use them whole and you can make pizzas, or you can do whatever you want with them, or you can break them up and use them as snack chips. Everybody will get 3 bags for $22.95. If you want to double up and save and get 6 bags, and I would do it. My son steals this from my house every time he comes over, breaks them up, puts them in onion dip. You can use them on tortillas. You can use them to make pizzas. You can use them for everything. But the taste, it's like the greatest chip you've ever, you know, there's like famous chips that are out there and you're like, oh my God, that nacho cheese, nothing's, this flavor will absolutely knock your socks off, and this is the original. Jonathan Marcus, who's part of the family, is here. Hi, buddy.
Always great to see you.
Always good to see you. You are the grandson.
I am the grandson of the creator of this and the son of the older Rose sister.
I have to show everybody how it comes out of the bag, okay? And I was talking to you about the bubbles, all right? So this is not a baked or fried chip. This is a giant baked chip. And this seasoning, I don't know what you put in. I've tried to look at the ingredients and I'm like, oh my gosh, the seasoning is amazing. And look at, if you come in, look at the bubbles. See the bubbles?
Yeah, nice and flaky.
And then what you do is you break it up into pieces, and I'll just do this one right here in front of you. And then you can use these for anything. You can use them in dips. You can use them as the basis for anything. In soups, they're fantastic. I mean, there are so many different uses for these.
I mean, it's really breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacking all in one product. So it's really, it's a great thing. And the best part is that, like it says on the bag, break it in the bag. So there's nothing more fun for kids and for spouses and for friends is to just take the bag, crush it up, and then you open it here in the back, and it's a resealable bag right here.
And by the way, it's one of the best resealable bags I've ever had. I've had chips on my counter for 2 weeks with these, and they stay as fresh as can be. But then when you look inside, it's all broken up like,
I don't know.
And you do it fresh.
If we can get a close-up of this
here.
here.
Yeah, we'll get it. There you go.
There you go. So basically, a bag full is a bowl full.
Right.
Is to put it out. And it's just absolutely scrumptious every time I have it.
I like them in dips. I like them with salsa. They're fantastic with guacamole. They lend themselves, the flavor lends itself to everything. Like if you like any kind of tomato soup or any soup at all, they're wonderful in soups. I've put them in pea soup. I mean, you could put them in anything because the seasoning, it's not what I would call like an overly garlicky or an overly oniony. It's the perfect seasoning.
Yeah, well, it has 15 herbs and spices going on in there, so there's a lot of flavor. It's really very savory, but it's not super overwhelming. It's just a lasting taste in your mouth. You know, it just, you remember it.
You don't get the oily, greasy taste that you get. And you got to realize 99% of the snack chips that you buy in a marketplace are going to be fried in probably a seed oil, all right? Most likely soybean oil or corn oil or something like that. These are not. These are baked. And the part that surprises me as a foodie is they honestly taste like they're fried. Like that unctuous flavor, that crispiness.
Yeah, so you get that same flaky, crispy, durable, lasting, memorable taste but it's the way we bake it.
They're not
So
spicy at all.
No, these are not
Yeah,
spicy.
he's got
These are
versions
just-
that are a little spicy, but these are not, okay? These are very, very tame, but loaded with flavor, not overly salty. There's no trans fats in these. I call them finally a tasty, crunchy snack that's good and not one that you have to feel guilty about.
And very low carb,
Yeah.
low on the carbs. So, and it's shelf stable, so you can just break them open, serve them, any leftover, just seal it right back up in the bag and put it back in the shelf. So
Yeah, and I love the see-through window because you actually, where they're not hiding anything here. Here you're looking at a pizza that we made, but here's what I would do. If you like chicken or beef stir fry, you can put that on top of there. If you like to do chili and you want to put chili on top and then put some onion and avocado and melted cheese, and I'll tell you, one of these is plenty for one person. It's probably more for like two people if you put toppings on it.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And just remember also, they make great gifts. They're great.
You get
great
3
gifts.
bags. So if you want to keep 1 or 2 and then you want to give one away, we're also doing it available. And remember, if you get the 6-pack, we have both available on FlexPay. They're both free shipping. The 6-pack at $39 is the best deal. I have about 100 left of every option because we also have auto ship available. Remember, auto ship, you just get it every month or every 2 months or 3 months. You make up the auto ship as you see fit. But again, a snack that you can feel good about eating. It's not fried. I know I hammer that point on because, listen, fried snacks are good because they're fried. All right? Because that's it. They have residual oils. They linger in the mouth, but it's kind of an oily feel. And when you eat like a bag of regular, like, let's just say nacho chips, you're tasting that all day long.
Exactly.
It's in your teeth, it's on your breath. What's nice about these is they're a clean finish with just those wonderful blend of herbs and spices. They're not overly salty, which makes them really good if you're gonna add them to a meal. Like if you're making a pizza, you don't want something that's really salty because a lot of times the cheese will have salt and all the rest of that. We've done a bunch of different meals here, Jonathan. We started off, we just did a really light breakfast, lower in carb than regular toast.
Exactly.
And it's nice and crunchy with just some eggs and some beautiful avocado. Here we just did a little crudité.
Exactly. And it looks like some hummus there.
This is one of my favorite ways to have it.
The soup.
Oh, if you like any kind of a tortilla soup, use this in there. It is amazing what it does. And it holds its crunch. Even in the soup, it's amazing. We've had that in there for 30 minutes and you can see it holds its crunch. Over here, we just did a pizza, all right? And then finally, the traditional, what we did is we took 1 bag, crumbled them up, and we made some fresh salsa. I'm just telling you, when your guests eat this and you tell them, hey, guess what? That's not fried, those are baked. They're gonna be like on the floor going, oh my gosh, these are so good. So
And
everything is,
just remember, it goes with everything, right? Every meal, every kind of snack, every kind of dip. It's just a really great universal product.
when I'm hungry, because I keep the bag right on the counter. When I'm hungry, I used to go for a chip. I used to, you know what I'd buy? I'd buy the little tube of chips because they're so easy.
Yeah.
Now I go this because they seal so well and it stays fresh for weeks and weeks and weeks. So 3-pack or a 6-pack, Rose Sisters, Jonathan